Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for agreeing to come and have a little chat with me this afternoon. It's so nice to have you here. You're Sarah Price, as it says on your screen there, and you are a celebrant down in Cornwall.
That's right. Thank you very much for having me here today,
Oh
Justine.
no,
Lovely to see you.
well, we've got to know each other through a number of little groups over the time, a number of different celebrant groups. But you also did come on my course, and I can't remember which intake you were, whether you were an autumn or a spring.
Autumn.
Autumn
Last,
last year.
I
So
kept looking at it and kept thinking this would be really useful to do, but I didn't do it. And then last summer it was like, do you know what? Gotta be done.
And how did you feel with your website beforehand? What was your situation? Did you set up your website on your own, or did you get someone to write it for you?
No, I did it myself because when I set up my business, I had no money to pay for anybody else to do it. So it was do it myself or don't have a website. Well,
Yeah,
I kind of feel that a website is essential for
it
what we
is
do.
essential.
Um, and I have had some lovely compliments about it from various people who have gone on to book me. So I feel like didn't get too much wrong
Yes,
s-
it looks
with what
beautiful.
I put out there.
Yeah.
However, as with anybody else, those initials SEO is kind of like the biggest can of worms you could possibly come across. And like a lot of people, I wasn't so much terrified's not the right word, but there's just so many things you can miss or get wrong. And I just thought, no, I need a little bit of guidance here. So, yeah, that's
Good. And did you feel that you got what you needed as a result of the course? Did it give you some of those tools? And what tools did you find? What did you find most useful? Was there a particular aspect of SEO that was a bit of a light bulb moment, or was it more general than that?
it was more general than that, but you did give us some good tips for our Google business profile
Mhm.
that I hadn't thought of or been aware of, with the location. That was one, it was like, oh, well, of course,
Yeah.
light bulb moment. Um, and as for all the rest of the information you gave us, to be honest, I haven't implemented everything.
No,
Uh,
and it's there. That's the whole point of this course. Every week I cover different modules. You can do them out of order. They don't need to be in the correct order, but they are there for you to go back to whenever you need, and I update them for the next cohort that come along. So as I retrain it, because things change, Google changes so
oh,
fast.
Google is
Um,
just,
I have to retweak and
yeah.
rewrite parts of the course. And so you get the benefit then of the most up-to-date information, which either you can implement later when you're ready to do it, or you can update it as you're going along. So
It's an ongoing process, slow,
oh,
but
it is.
it is ongoing. And I need a sort of a clear window in my diary to implement anything and really sort of, listen and read if there's something to read and look at whatever you've said, go and look at this or check this out. Um, and then let it chunter around in my brain for a bit and then I can go with it. And
Mm.
that's the way I work.
Yeah,
Everything has to sort of percolate its way through.
yeah.
Um, and then it's like, okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing now, and go off and do it. But I think I love the idea that we have access to always the newest content that you're teaching
Yeah.
forever.
For me, that's important because it out of date information is just no good to you. Once it's out there, it's only as good as the time that I'm training. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully it lasts for a lot longer than that. But if things change,
yeah,
it's important that
that
to
we can
me
change
that
with it.
you've invested in understanding. So it's important to me that you continue down that journey of keep improving, tweaking it, changing it, improving it, and watching you go up the ranks.
But it is seriously the fact that it is a forever access. Yes,
Yes.
we paid you for your time and your knowledge, but that you are continuing to share that knowledge
Oh,
forever, I think is a
Yeah.
really big
No, I
thing.
think that's important. That's important to me anyway.
Yeah.
I shared that with you. That's really good to know. And also, you are in a competitive part of the country. I know we're all in quite high competition, but I know Cornwall. You know, it is a small area, and there are a lot. It's a very popular place for weddings, but you know there are some big names out there as well. So you've done really well to forge your niche in your environment and move your business forward, and you're flying. Your business is growing year on year, isn't it?
It is, which is actually absolutely brilliant. And I mean, I just love, well, I like yourself. We're passionate about what we do, and we just want to deliver the very best that we can for our
Absolutely.
couples, but they need to find us first.
Absolutely. And
You know,
without
and,
finding you, but
you
you've
know,
got no chance of.
dead in the water if they
Yes.
can't find me. So,
Yeah.
you know, this was why I finally got my act together and
Yeah.
booked on.
Well, I loved having you as part of the training group as one of my many that have come through the process. I absolutely have loved getting to know you better, watching your business grow, and it's so nice to consider you a friend as well, even though we're in different parts of the country. It's so lovely. So thank you so much for taking some time out this afternoon, racing out to your office to come and speak to me. I really appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome. It's been lovely to see you and talk to you as always. And good luck. Can't wait to see what you're doing next.
Thank you very much, Sarah, and have a great summer of weddings.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, bye.